worst phase is when you're making a mistake and are not aware, when everything you do seems like God has finally answered your prayer.
Raj, I think you must have heard that name.
Honestly, that introduction was so cliche and lame.
The way you mock at me is also so overwhelming.
I love you, my sugar pie. Let's get married and rent a dwelling.
But marriage is only when your parents accept us both.
I love you more than anything. I'll convince them I take this oath.
I can't afford to lose you. You really have to make this work.
They will love you. You're one in a million and not a jerk.
With the ticking of the clock, they thought for a while. Eloping was not an option that would fade away their parents' smile. Convincing the girl's parents would take more than a day, but marrying each other, they were just one step away. The guy hesitated and spoke after a pause.
I'm going to talk to your parents and they have to accept me with all my flaws.
But what if they don't agree? It'll only add on to the stress.
But convincing them will get us out of this mess.
No matter what, we're in this together, without any doubt.
And we are going to win this and make it count.
Second phase is when your ear sees the season of autumn and not spring. But as they say, sometimes things have to fall apart to give way to a better thing.
I'm here to make a proposal to you, ma'am and sir. I want to marry your daughter. I cannot live without her.
What I wish to know is how much do you earn?
Enough for our survival. I appreciate your concern.
How will she adjust in a culture totally different from ours?
Just how in a sky of darkness we see a ray of hope twinkling from the stars.
You should have fallen in love with a girl of your caste.
But love is blind of all norms, and that's the beauty for it to last.
This love story will lead nowhere.
But you need to give us a chance. Only then it would be fair.
I'm sorry, I can't approve of this match.
But we've loved each other since we were classmates of the same batch. Ma'am, at least you try and explain it to sir.
Women in our families are not allowed to speak, so you don't ask her. Meanwhile, the mother gave her daughter a stare. There was something she had to say, which speaking in open she wouldn't dare.
Why do you want to ruin our family's name?
I love him, mother. The last thing you can do to me is blame.
This is only infatuation, dear. We will find you a better guy.
She manipulated her daughter's choice with words like,
Do you want to see us die?
Do you think I'll find a guy who'd love me this much?
Of course, dear. You are a princess and we are going to find you a Dutch.
But what am I going to say to him after all this?
Tell him that you chose your parents over him with a goodbye kiss.
I think I've taken the decision and I'm not going against my parents' will.
I know what you're thinking, why Roger sing this failure is not a glory. She said she loved me, she made a promise, but this ain't a perfect story. I could plead to parents, give it a try. She said I ain't a perfect guy. There is a truth I wish I knew. Was breaking up that easy for you? A story of us together, we look totally blessed. You in white and me in black, totally well dressed. I would gift you a beautiful Gucci top. You'd give me a cake from pastry shop. But what I get is sealed with no you. Was breaking up that easy for you? You'd be
Life faded away, the vision just got blurred. It took him a while to get over her. He now worked harder for the memories to fade. But guess what, folks? You have to wait for it because for each one of us, someone special is made. Third stage. When you realize that you have to forget your past and move away from sorrow because after all the hurdles waits a beautiful tomorrow.
Broken heart, I guess. I'm breaking my head with this novel. Is there a problem? Yeah, I have an assignment tomorrow and I have to finish this novel by then.
Our life is also like a novel.
Yeah, I don't understand why a book has a beginning and why does it have an end?
You know, that's the trick of the author. He does not give you a book, he gives you a friend.
What?
Like the characters of a novel, we might not always get what we really wish for us.
Yeah, but isn't that the beauty of life? It's a mess. You need to figure out the fuss.
We do not have a happily ever after or a perfect ending.
Yeah, ours might not be perfect, but trust me, stories with flaws is lately trending.
But in life, a few characters stay for a very few pages, just like in novels.
True, but don't you think life is incomplete without them? Just like alphabets without any vowels?
True that. So since you understood now, keep turning those pages, my folk.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? A beautiful chapter may be awaiting to trigger all that hope.
But reading is going to take some time. You can't complete it right away.
You too wait for it. For once they come, forever they will stay. See you.
The chaos of life, when he had no hopes left, someone was going to steal his heart, and trust me, it was going to be the most beautiful theft.
But in life, a very few characters stay for. Sorry, I'm sorry. But sorry. But you can't complete it. Sorry. Bye.
Just how in a sorry.
Action. Action. Action.
I appreciate your I think I made my decision.
I think I've taken the decision. I think I've taken the decision.